What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Starfield, where we are back again with the mission, the key ingredient. Looking for... well, we're just entering CM Station RC1. Got some enemies around here. Somewhere, according to the compass telling the indicator. No clue where. There you are.
Sweeping. Engage. Go.
No, you. Shotgun. Definitely need you.
Take cover. Fall back to base.
This gun is strong. Go down. Not up. Give me a great pistol anyways. Always does. Contraband. Not gonna pick that up. Friend, just standing there. I use a shank, my dude. It's a stabbing one. That light on. Okay. Don't jump in this place. Low gravity.
Target acquired. On distraction. Throwing grenade.
I ran right into it. Nice. The indicator is not that good for everything. It said it was both in front of me, and then it said it was in front of me when I was facing this way. It's not that good. Yeah, this gun isn't bad. Could do a bit more. Long range, I think. It's a bit bad with the accuracy. Textile. Something. Flip light. We do have that modification for spacesuit. Do we have any that we can do? Ballistic shielding. We can make ballistic shielding. Optimize servo. What does it do? Minus mass, huh? Space search mods 3. Researched. Anything over here? Extra capacity? Hazard protection? Requires mod. Oh, we can do this one. Oxygen reserves. Done. It was worth a look. Got a few things out of it. Running while encumbered. A few things we got out of it were obviously. Wait.
Engaging hostile.
Recon stem. Contract order. Shattering mag shear. 13 physical damage to assembler. 20% damage to robots. Chance to stagger enemies. That's quite nice. Break through even the strongest of armor. That is really good. Have to drop something. I like that set though. How much is this weigh? 6? Drop it. Not worth it. Let's see, shipments. Delivered. Kendrick Lane. Communications. Fusion Industries. Inability to adhere to the schedule or communicate complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. Expect to be ready and waiting by the time they arrive. At all. Let's see. More than notes. Contract order. Fusion Rothosite shipment. Lucas Dexler. Retrieve the shipment. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Dr. Kendrick Lane, Aryan System, Freestar Collective. Leave no witnesses. Travel to the clinic. Is there a way out? Easy way out. Zerker modified auto river. Whatever that is. Are you? Are we over capacity again? Most likely. Hey, Vasco.
Captain, hello.
Let's see, where are we going? Aryan System. Downward. To the clinic.
And we're locked in.
Let's board then.
Greetings, Captain.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Medicine or persuade? We've gotten persuade all the way up, haven't we? I'm part of a confidential medical task force, and I'm here to investigate the outbreak. Or an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
Well, I said it was confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so we need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Thanks, friend.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Lie or continue with the medicine? Stop scrolling down, please. Let's continue with the medicine. We already started it, so I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
If you have one survivor, your project was not ready for testing.
You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. But days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
Infinity's got you doing their dirty work. Man, they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Well, if you stop now, I can find a way to keep your names out of this.
You really think that's possible?
Well, you may have screwed up, but Infinity is to blame here.
Oh, it's good to know you see it that way. The public would not be as kind.
Neither would our peers.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
I never should have put my pride before the lives of others.
Find Rothosite ship. Check out his computer. Personal logs. A new start. I'm not gonna read all this. Y'all want to? Go ahead and pause. I'll leave it on for the screen for a little bit. I'll just skim through it. Subject logs, A10. Project Dominion, Introduction. Right on. Time to head out. Turn the Rothosite to...
Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there.
Dude. Turn the Rothosite to... Fusion. Forgot their name for a second.
You've got something for me?
I do not. Not mean to do that. Keel hauling. let's head on back to Ryujin Industries. Now that we are done putting our stuff away. What is it again? It's all the way down here in Boldy, or Boltu, whichever one it is.
Be careful if you run.
Research and development.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Y'all still in here?
Just
Hello.
hand Vina the shipments.
Is that my beautiful shipment?
It is.
You were right about this one, Masako.
Hopefully all there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Yeah, Infinity hired ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the ship.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors?
None. But I made sure ecliptic... God, I was stumbling over that word. I made sure ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes, Infinity Ltd has a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Infinity Ltd was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this.
Well, should we keep our promise or just turn him in? Infinity is using Dr. Lane and his staff. We should keep them anonymous in this.
We'll determine the truth for ourselves once Yuko has extracted the information. But if you're right, I see no issues in allowing them to remain anonymous. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Okay. I like how these guys give med packs as rewards. That's really nice. Stairs are this way.
I've got my eye on you.
Good. You're right on time.
Am
I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
Okay. She's a traitor. Gonna pay for it.
Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
Okay, pretend Imogene was the mole, so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Okay, whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Oh, I sit. That's it.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Yeah, Imogene confessed to working for Infinity Ltd.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Let's go with the straight route one. We're trying to blame each other. Betrayal is a classic symptom of corporate culture.
I'd even go beyond symptom and call it a trait. Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
They were performing illegal human trials at the clinic.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, We should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
Always ready to do whatever it takes.
And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
If only there were more hours in the day.
I agree.
If you need to make an appointment,
Wanted to click and not press E.
Are you sure you're okay?
Or I?
Double check those measurements are right.
Performed
Anesthesia
a
always
cursory
makes me
scan
nervous.
of your vital signs. You are currently alive.
Ah, here's my lucky
Don't say.
candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Excited to be part of it.
Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Sure everything's gonna be okay?
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Let's get to it then.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Oh, quite nice.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Well, thanks. Feel fine. Everything seems to be the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Understood.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alright, see what it does.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Press F to open your scanner. Target the person you want to manipulate. Then press E to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Once a person has been manipulated, select the object or person you want them to interact with. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, and manipulation are all social skills that you can activate while your scanner is up. I had no idea you could do that. Or is this something that only the internal neuroamp has? Hover your cursor over the target, press E, To bring up your social skills, select which skill you want to use with the mouse scroll wheel. If you fail a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skill attempts. That is rude. %, for 30 seconds. It's weird. Gotta wait 30 seconds for that to end.
The new neuroamp being
Okey-dokey.
designed is absolutely brilliant.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Hello?
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Didn't feel like anything at all to me.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
I agree. This opens up so many possibilities.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Okay. However, for the moment, we will be ending it here. So thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.